Here are some key must-know factors for any crypto trader or investor to be successful in this market. Let's jump straight into this. Number 1. Have a strategy, a plan. Just like with any market, when we're looking to conduct some activity, whether it's trading or investing, we need a clear strategy, a plan of how we're going to attack the market, of how we're going to extract money from the markets, right? You need multiple reasons or factors as to why you're entering that investment, why are you entering that trade. We call these confluences. I always say the more confluence, the more confidence that you're going to have in that trade being successful, that investment being successful. So have multiple factors, multiple reasons on a fundamental perspective. When we're talking about fundamental, how well is the project going? Is there some key news that's going to help drive your project higher, what you're investing or what you're trading in? And then technically as well, what chart patterns are we seeing? What's the market structure? Are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? So it's having those multiple factors, those multiple confluences for your confidence in your trade or your investment. Number 2, risk management, baby. I cannot stress this enough. If we don't have risk management, if we don't have risk parameters in place to protect our capital, what's gonna happen to it? It's gonna turn into nothing. And I know this may sound cliche, but don't get sucked into, the fast riches, trying to double, triple, or quadruple your account within, a few trades or a few investments. Because typically for us to do this, most of the time we need to be risking a lot more. And if we're risking a lot more, there's greater chances of our account turning into nothing, that capital turning into dust. So we must protect this. Protect it, as I say, as if it's a loved one, as if it's a loved baby, whatever the case may be. But if you don't have risk management and your capital turns into nothing, you're out of this game, and you'll get stuck into a vicious cycle of constantly doing that. So please, please, please protect that capital at all costs. Number 3, have your baby. So when you are active within cryptocurrency, whether it's trading or obviously just investing, when you're starting off, have your baby. Focus on one, okay? Whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever the case may be, have your baby get to understand that. Right? Get to understand it fundamentally first, everything about it, right? The technology behind it, all the fundamental news around the project, and then understand it technically, right? It's the way in which it moves, certain times of the day. If you can do this, master one first, right? Just as you would in any other financial market, you master one first to get to know it, to have more chance of success, then you move on to onto others, whether it's investing or trading. And last but not least, number 4, stay active and think long term. The more active and involved that we're in these markets, the more experience that we're gaining. The more experience we're gaining to deal with certain situations. And then of course, with that activity and that experience comes mistakes, and many mistakes. But it's then how do we learn from that? I always preach exposure therapy, right? The more that we're exposed and active within the markets, the more that we're gonna learn. Remember, knowledge is certainly power, and experience, of course, that's gonna help you in terms of, your longevity in the market and your profitability, okay? So stay active and think long-term. Marathon, baby, not a sprint. So these are just a few things that you do need to keep in mind if you are a crypto trader or investor or looking to come and get active in the markets, okay? If you do want success and longevity in this market, guys, make sure you smash up that subscribe button and that like button. Stay lit, let's get it.